Welcome or welcome back to the channel. I wanted to speak about this influencer. I hope I don't butcher her name too much. Inuri Lee. Now, she's a Korean influencer on TikTok, and she is an activist that speaks on a number of topics. One of them is colorless hegemony. People have claimed she has a colorless boyfriend. They are calling her name, saying she's a fraud, and she doesn't truly care about Asians. I'm 50-50 on this because as a black woman, to see black males talk pro-black but sleep colorless doesn't add up for me, only because of the discourse of black males saying I had to date out because ... black women did ... or black women are too ... fill in the blank. That's been the loud discourse on social media for over a decade. I do believe that you can have a genuine relationship with a person that's genuine themselves, of a different race or culture, as long as there are boundaries that cannot be crossed under any circumstances. The POC or black person will leave at the drop of a dime over racially insensitive language or acts. The line must be clear, along with other issues that could arise in relationship, because you're just adding more that can cause issues in a relationship when you do date interracially, because you have to deal with the base stuff of a normal relationship, just like if you are connected and you share culture and race. But now you're adding this on, and a lot of things can go wrong. A lot of misunderstandings can come about. So it's just that much harder. It shows that keeping your racial integrity, it shows you will not throw yourself under the bus and still love who you are. I understand there are a lot of people that use stigmatizing language against their own people in favor of their partner's demographic, which is weird. Also hold negative views about their own people because of internalized racism. I get the sentiments. This lady did not do anything wrong. If she's dating someone that is Caucasian, she can date who she wants and have racial and ethnic appreciation. It seems like Asian men that would be interested in her are big mad. She's fighting the fight against colorless hegemony. She should have an Asian man, seems to be the sentiments, even though these men are riding this K-pop wave, which they've been riding the white horse. This is the first time that I've heard of that phrase being in Asian business, but okay. She can stand loud and proud against racism, discrimination, and inequality while holding her partner accountable and have said partner. Most of the smoke is because Asian men thought she was and should be exclusively for them. Hey, that's their problem. Also, from the outside looking in, Asian men have sounded like black men as to why they like foreigners and not Asian women, I've noticed. Also, Asian men did it to themselves by putting colorlessness on a pedestal. The patriarchy upholds harmful beauty standards that are in line with Western beauty standards. Double eyelids, the surgery that goes into getting that, pale skin, like really pale skin, colorless features, skinny bodies, a nose bridge, and many more. This didn't come out of nowhere. The men idolize colorless women, and I remember them getting with these women when they got successful. Now the women said, bet, let me check this out. Along with having to work, clean, cook, endure the patriarchy, deal with femicide, crimes against women, and nothing being done to protect them. Grape, men posting intimate images and videos of their exes to get back at them. I don't know what, for breaking up with them because they were toxic. Trafficking, having to take care of their husband, kids, parents, in-laws. We could even go back to foot binding and comfort women. My goodness, they've moved in a direction where they wouldn't have such a heavy burden and are taking autonomy unapologetically. Another caveat is colorless people are mad because she speaks on colorless hegemony and they think she shouldn't. They say she is lying or performing because she has a colorless partner. She can't be serious. We're wonderful. She's with one of us. As if her partner, if she even has a Caucasian partner, represents the whole. Other colorless people think she shouldn't critique them if you are a POC or black person and dating them, which is silly. But yeah, this is very interesting to watch because some of it mirrors my own community, and it's interesting to see how, it's handled within a different culture. But like I said, I'm kind of confused because of being someone who's outside of the culture looking in. I mean, you could predict that if you are presenting another man's woman as the ideal beauty, yeah, this is the results that you should get. And I'm not saying that she has a Caucasian boyfriend because nobody's in her business. I don't I wouldn't even think that she would bring her significant other in front of the camera. It's interesting how men, they feel like, you know, they are leaders and I guess they can lead other men's women to their ideals. As soon as women start to say, you know what, cool, and start to venture out, which is happening even in my community where a lot of women and young women are being unapologetic about seeking what they want. If they can't get it in the community, they'll definitely go outside the community. And I've seen a switch in the dialogue, even on social media now, that has went to a lot of the Manosphere, Red Pill, Passport Bro talk that came from the MGTOW, the SYSBM era. And now it's, you know, appreciation, loving black women, taken care of, and, you know, loving the most disrespected woman in the world. So yeah, this is interesting to see, but I'll go ahead and leave it right here. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.